Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Ultralord Show. With you forever, the Ultralord, your mother's favorite producer. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been in this situation where you are not sure what kind of recording device you need to get. And as you can see by the thumbnail and by the title of the video, I'm talking about the differences between mixers and audio interfaces. Now, I've walked into like a studio, this big, massive studio, costs millions of rands and everything like that. And they have these big audio discs where they can record 132 channels or 136, depending on the model and the make. And it does that weird thing where it's moving like that and all that kind of stuff. And now you have that in your mind that you're going to need something like that in your studio. And I'm going to tell you the sad truth about everything, and just my opinion. You don't have to take it, or you can take it with a grain of salt and all that kind of stuff, but you do not need that kind of equipment to make good quality recordings. We live in a new age where technology has become smaller and more efficient, and it's easier to get access to. If just as long as you have information and you know what you're doing, you can get very good audio quality. So first of all, I want to talk about a mixer. Let's start with the mixer first, actually. Let's talk about the mixer. What is a mixer? A mixer is a device like this. It has channels, depending how many channels that you have. You can get a 4-channel. You can get a 1-channel as well. You can get a 4-channel, 8-channel, 16-channel, 32, etc., etc. The bigger the channel, the better. You have a bit of a channel strip over here where your compressor and your equalizer is built in the channel strip, and you have a preamp that's in the top of all of these ones. If you can see with these stickers over here, I blew 3 of my preamps previously on a gig that I had, so I'm replacing this. I'm just waiting for the whole COVID thing to go down so I can actually ship it off and get it to be repaired and everything like that. And then you have your faders at the bottom over here, and you have your gains and stuff, all the kind of stuff that you normally get. The only issue with this is that you only have an RCA output over here that can be taken to a jack input, those small jack, quarter inch. I don't know, we don't use inches over here, we use centimeters, but anyway, those small jacks that you plug into your computer, or the headphone jack and stuff like that. And the problem with that is that it just takes this and puts it in a stereo channel, so you can't really get a lot done with this. Maybe if you want to record things simultaneously, like a vocal and a drum, a vocal or guitar or whatever, or 2 vocals, you can use probably channel 1 and 2, pan them hard left and hard right, and then you separate them in what you call post, and then there we go, you got 2 channels, 2 mono channels and stuff. But then end of the day, you're only going to have a stereo output from here. Even these ones out here, this is a stereo out, this is a stereo out. So if you're going to want to record something, yeah, you can plug in your drums and everything in here, but you're only going to get a stereo output in your DAW. And when it's in your DAW, that's all you got to have to work with. So if you recorded like your snare too hot, it's stuck in the recording. If the bass, the kick drum is not loud enough, it's stuck in the recording, unless you were willing to work with weird ways or intricate and different ways to get a good recording. Not bad to have in the studio before, because I've been in a situation where I needed to record drums before I got my 4-channel interface over here. I recorded it that way, but like I hooked up my studio monitors and did as much of the what you call processing in here, so it comes inside the drum, the DAW, much cleaner. All right, I'm gonna talk to you now about my audio interface. Now, size of the interface does not really matter. I mean, like most days, everything works inside the box. We do our mixing inside the box. We do recordings. Actually, no, we do everything inside the box nowadays. So you do not really necessarily need such a big interface unless you're planning on recording huge orchestras in big halls and all that kind of stuff. Most nowadays, only people record just vocals in the studio. That's it. That's all they ever want to record. I have worked with big professional national-wide artists, and I've seen their videos on YouTube. I've seen their social media accounts where they would be chilling in these really big, expensive, fancy studios. But then tucked away in the corner is where the mic cable is actually going into the 2-channel interface. So I'm going to talk about the Behringer, the Euphoria 204 HD. This is actually currently my workhorse. I've been using this interface for the past 4 years now. I've been happy because mostly that I do nowadays is just record audio and dialogue and voiceover stuff, and I don't need anything bigger than this right now. Like I said, I have the 4-channel for drums or when I have bands to record, but then this baby right here got it all. It got have pretty good preamps built inside over here. It's a 2 in, 2 out. So you record 2 things in, record everything in a separate mono channel. You have your headphone amp over here, so you can listen on headphones, and you can separate the thing for latency as well. And the amount of outputs that you have at the back over here is ridiculous. This is all you ever need. And what's cool about this, it is USB. So going back to the mixer versus the audio interface, I would always recommend getting an audio interface over a mixer, because an audio interface can do exactly the same job as a mixer, but what's cool about it is that it separates them in your DAW. So you can have, if you record with the 8-channel interface, you get 8 channels. And what's cool about it, if the ADAT or the SPDIF connection, if your interface has that function built in, you can always add on to it and get a bigger and more advanced inputs. Mixers, on the other hand, like I said, a bit cheaper than, well, actually some are even way more expensive than audio interfaces, but price range and the bang for your buck and what you're trying to do, that's what I don't even want to talk about mixers, because it's not going to help you so much in the studio world per se. Broadcasting world, or if you're doing live things like that, you can for sure go for that as well. But then in the studio range, if you want to make anything sound professional, that kind of stuff, I would not recommend using just a mixer. I would use a audio interface of some kind to get everything good. Guys, if you like videos like this, please hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you just comment and tell me, what do you use in your studio? What kind of interface do you use, or what kind of mixer do you use, or microphone, all that kind of stuff. And remember, I got the music on top over there, so you can just listen to the music and enjoy it, and have a like new album Tarantula Kings just came out as well. So if you enjoy Amapiano, if you enjoy hip hop or rock or anything like that, just go through it, all that kind of stuff. If you want also a 7% discount on DistroKid to upload all your music to all the major streaming platforms and everything like that, the link is in the description. Guys, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.